What is going on YouTube? This is Eminem Gaming. Welcome to another Toxic Tuesday video. Today we're going to be showing you guys the 6th video with Dead by Daylight as the compilation. So we're going to get right into this video, and I just want to point out to you guys, I actually did get a better camera stand going here. I actually was able to use the pop socket on my phone to hook onto my computer, very thin, so I was able to get it to hook on. Works a lot better now. It's very sensitive, so that if I bump into it, it will, cause it to tilt and do this and all that. So hopefully I won't have any issues, but it does stay a lot better than the other camera placement where I had a bunch of shit in front of my phone, behind my phone, trying to hold it in place, and it would just be shaky, and it was just a pain in the ass. So hopefully this will work better. But anyway, we're gonna move on. We're gonna get right into this video. So the last time I talked to you guys, we left off on GT Ninja 1996. And obviously it was a really long conversation. Pretty much took up almost the entire video. I mean, it was like took up a lot of my time going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This guy, just to accomplish nothing, just so he can continue harassing and being very, just try hard and just continuing to message me. So we're gonna move on to the next person. We have Missy Mac 93. This person messaged me and she said, "You're trash." I was playing as the killer. They were a survivor. I got them. Same situation as normal. They said, "You're trash." I said, "Okay to ease. Hashtag I'm a pro, deal with it." He's like, "You wish, haha, pro my ass, one word, trash." Actually kind of rhymed, but still kind of garbage like on her part to sit there and keep calling me trash. And then I said, like I said, I'm a pro. And then I actually sent her a screenshot of one of my previous matches where I was actually a rank 2. She never responded, and I actually just deleted that now because I looked back on these messages before I made this video right now, and I don't want her to see my game clips or anything. I already blocked her. I made sure that, she's not going to be able to see my profile or anything. So I went ahead and deleted that out of the conversation because I don't need her seeing that. And I don't need her seeing any of my information. I just wanted to prove my point because she's over here telling me that I'm not a pro when I am. So she's being a tryhard. But anyway, moving on to the next person, we have Husky Thick Boy. And instead of a K, we have 2 C's for thick. So we're going to go ahead right into this. And he said, "Bro, why'd you camp me so hard?" And then I said, "Had to watch Jen." I was actually being, a little bit reasonable with him. I was telling him, I was trying to explain to him because there was a reason. I wasn't just camping him, but he asked me, and there was a reason why. And I told him I was watching the Jen. There was 2 Gens from both sides of him that were pretty progressed in, and one of them was like 3/4 of the way, and the other one was like halfway. So I was trying to watch him, and while I was at it, I was watching him. So he just messaged me. He's like, "Right." He's trying to be sarcastic. He's trying to be like, "Oh, yeah, right." So I messaged him. I said, "Don't ask me a question and then give me that. How about my DM, bud?" Because this person's going to sit there and he's going to ask me a legit question. I'm answering him, and then he's going to give me some sarcasm, whatever the hell he wants to say. And then he never even responded back, but I just left it at that. So anyway, moving on to the next person, we have The Walking Dead 06. There's not a G on the end of walking, but The Walking Dead, The Walking. Anyway, moving on to this person, we have, so he started out by saying, "You proxy camped in tunnel. That makes you really trash." I said, "Okay." He says, what was your big game plan? Big game plane. He actually writes the word plane instead of plan. Okay, simple mistake, but pretty stupid. So I said, "Learn English." I took advantage of that situation. I said, "Learn English." Then he says, "To just kill a tier 3 so you can brag to your friends you killed a tier 3. So then he basically, I don't even have a reason for camping him. I'm just doing it because I want to kill somebody. I'm trying to guarantee a kill. I was having one of those days, and he wants to message me and tell me the reason was, "Oh, I know what the reason was. I know why you're doing it. You just want to prove to your friends that you killed somebody that was a prestige 3 and that was a pro, and you think you're a pro because you killed me." No, I don't really care what prestige you are. I can prestige my survivor to rank 3, and I still suck. So that doesn't really mean anything. So I messaged him and I said, "Yeah," and going on my YouTube, because I was like, "Oh, well, I might as well take advantage of the situation and be like, yeah, that's what it was, Yeah, I'm trying to be sarcastic to him again, back at him." But then I said, "I could care less about your rank. I've gotten to rank 2 as killer." And then he's like, "What's your channel? I'll find it." And then I basically just went ahead and I sent him my channel. I left him the name of the channel. And I later regretted it. I decided to just delete that message. And I actually was going to, delete all my other messages and block him, but decided to leave it because there was nothing I could do at that point. It was basically said and done at this point. So that was it. But very toxic person. Now this person was named Girls.
7:45.
Sorry about that interruption. My computer likes to announce the time every so often. This person's name is Girls Will Xbox. And let me just start by telling you, so we had 2 people in this game. This person, and then I'm not sure what the other person's name was, but there was another person. They both started messaging me at the end of the game. I was kind of camping, but not really. Sort of. So anyway, yeah, okay, I was camping. I really don't care. You guys can think what you want to think. But either way, I was at least 20 meters away, so I don't know what you guys consider camping. I mean, I consider camping when you're within 10 meters and you have the proximity to be able to grab somebody off the hook from saving the other person off the hook if you're that close enough. But I wasn't that close enough. I was 20, 30 meters away, and I could see her, and I was looking, and I was turning back and forth, going back and forth from that distance. So they messaged me. They said, your dick is small. I'm like, I basically deleted my messages because I reported them, and I wanted to block them, and I didn't want them to have any sort of way to look back at this conversation, see what I said, see anything. But I just said, okay. And then he's like, baby pee-pee. So he said, your dick is small. I said, okay. He's like, baby pee-pee. And I'm like, whatever tickles your peach, hun, or honey, or whatever. Like, I start using these type of, responses because these type of people, they're not even worth your energy. So that person messaged me. Now, we have Toxic Bullet with 2 X's on both sides of his name. And this person messaged me, same person, or same game, another person. They said, for every second you camp, your dick gets smaller. Like an autistic Pinocchio, you've only got a few centimeters left. I just said, okay, bud, whatever. Okay, honey. I don't even really, at this point in time, when people message me, I don't even take them seriously. I don't even respond with too much, care or whatever. I really don't give a crap. So then he says, definitely sounds like your own dick dilemma. Okay then, and I'm like, okay, bud, whatever, you're not even making any sense. You're making everything sexual, and I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the game, and you're not making any sense. So, very weird, demented, stupid people that are sitting here talking about this type of shit in the game, or in a conversation, in a message, when it's all monitored by Xbox. So I don't really know what's wrong with these people. I hope they got banned because you get these pink colored people. I'm sure they're probably girls, maybe they're just trying to troll and have some fun, I guess, in their own sense, but very inappropriate. And I don't understand what's wrong with people sometimes. I don't got time for that. So next person, we got Hippie Lotus. I let her escape at the end of a match, and I was basically just letting her do all the gens. 3 people basically were killed at the end of this match, and she was the only one left. There was either one gen got done or no gens got done. I don't remember what the case was, but there was at least 4 gens left, possibly 5. And so I let her go ahead, do a gen. She ended up just doing all the gens, opened both exits, and then got the hatch. She messaged me. She said, you are the best. I'm like, yeah, you're welcome. Welcome. Your teammates. And I basically just said to her, because I was explaining about the Dwight. I was like, that Dwight was just trying to ditch you, and he was trying to lead me towards you so he get the hatch. And then she's like, yeah, I know, they were the worst. And they were actually all in a party, and I guess they were all teaming up. So I'm surprised she actually, messaged me kindly. I thought that was kind of funny. So, I thought maybe she would just come at me and be like, oh, that's what you get because... But she actually was pretty chill. And normally that's what people do. In this situation, I would have let her escape. She would have been all pissed off at me because I killed her teammates or whatever. And normally, they would just start, being all toxic. But she was pretty chill. So, anyway, moving on to the next person, we have D.W. Griffith. She said, or he said, I don't know. He said, she said, thank you very much. That was more than generous of you. And I said, welcome. Now, this person, I let them escape as well. This was I started getting into this thing where if the last survivor is... If I get 3 people and the last survivor is left in the match with no more than 1 gen completed or no gen completed and they can't get the hatch, I just go ahead and let them complete the match, finish all the gens if they'd like, or just finish 2 or 1 or however many they need to get the hatch and move on. So that's kind of where I've been playing at this point. I've been trying to be a little bit more, sportsman like. I can't even say the word right now. I can't even, it's not coming out. So I've been trying to be a little bit nicer and, just at least, have fun and let people, have a good time. So, that was that person. Now moving on to the next person, we have Ladies Man Lewis 3. This was when I was playing as Survivor. He was playing Survivor. I deleted all my messages because, I just decided to kind of, discard this conversation. And I decided to leave the conversation after I did it, delete all my messages because I thought it was kind of funny when he was messaging me, but I was just explaining to him that I kind of helped him because little did he know, this person was the last survivor alive, and me, my other friend, and some random all died, and I DC'd and whatever, because the killer was lag switching, or he was doing something to interrupt the game, because every time the killer would chase any of us, we would all have the same experience where it would cause us to just have this really annoying lag, where it would just bring us back. and it would just continue lagging us backwards, and it was really annoying, and we just kept screwing up. So we decided to DC, at least I did, and then I messaged this guy, and I'm like, after the game ended, I kept spamming the killer with invites, and I was just messaging the killer just to distract him so that this person could escape, because the killer was being very toxic. I know he was abusing, and I know he was tampering with the game, because there was no doubt about it. This person had like 30 Gs, and I'm just going to tell you guys right now, I know for a fact if somebody has very low gamer score and this incident occurs, I know that they are doing what they are doing, because the thing is, nobody's going to do any sort of tampering or lag switch on a main account where they have a shit ton of Gs and they have all their achievements, everything on. They're not going to take a risk and do it on there and get caught. So they're going to do it on a secondary account to test it out, to have fun, to mess around, and then if they get banned on that account, they don't care. So that's why I knew for a fact that that happened. It actually just happened again today as well. But this person, I messaged him, I'm like, you're welcome. I distracted the killer, kept inviting him, I kept messaging him. He's like, thanks, man, y'all heroes. And then he's like, what is he saying? Because I was saying to him, because I was messaging the killer actually, and the killer was going back and forth with me. He was saying like, I wasn't lag switching, and he was just trying to deny all this crap. And it's up to him. I recorded it, and I'm going to show. I like to send this type of information to the devs, because some of the gameplay, the way it comes towards me as laggy or some sort of issue where it's kind of just out of the, like strange the way the lag occurs, I like to send it to the devs, because you never know if with further inspection by the devs, they can tell you if it's actually just lag from the internet or if the person is physically continuing to lag switch the game, because there's obviously a clear difference between lag switching and purposefully doing a lag, or if it's just naturally lagging because the connection dropped. So obviously people have more expensive high-tech type of lag switchers where they can do that and make it look as real as possible without it looking like they're purposely doing it. But either way, I messaged him. He's like, what is he saying? Because the guy was being very toxic. And I'm like, haha, that's awesome. He's like, haha, that's awesome. And I was just explaining what he said, because the guy was just getting all pissed off, and he was just, messaging me. And I told him that, I called him a baby killer because he was just being tryhard, and he was getting all pissed off. And so it's pretty funny. Now, let me just tell you guys right now, this person is going to take up a couple minutes of the time, because this person's name is Flex the Dentist. Now listen, very important. So this person, I'm not going to get into it with this video, but this person's going to take up some time for me to explain. So again, I'm going to explain about this Flex the Dentist, but you guys want to be very careful with this person, because they are very manipulative, and they are very toxic, aggressive, and just very, they're gonna really take you around hell and back, and they're gonna be laughing all the way. All right, so let me just explain to you guys before we get into that, because I'm gonna do that in another video separately, because that's gonna take some time to do that. I'm gonna have to explain all that. But before we continue, like I said, this person's name is Flex the Dentist. Flex is all caps, and the whole word, everything is together, but Flex is all caps, the is lowercase, and dentist is all caps. If you guys want to go ahead, make sure you take note of this person. He's very toxic, he's very aggressive, and he will threaten you. So I'm going to explain what happened. I'm going to show you guys the messages back and forth. But for right now, just stay tuned for that. I'm going to do that in the next video. But we're going to continue on with these next people. We have a few more people left. So we're going to move on to this person. His name is DJ I Play. Now, before you guys even realize, obviously there's two of them. There's DJ I Play and there's DJ I Play Media. Now, they're not a clan. It's the same person. These are both the same person, but the person in the game was DJ I Play Media, which has, let's see how many gamer score. He had a lot of gamer score on that account. He had, okay, this is the one where he doesn't have it. So this is his guest account. He has 30 Gs. He has reputation needs work, which I'm going to explain to you guys in a minute. And then his main account is DJ I Play, because as you guys can tell, he doesn't have that issue on his main account. And I'll tell you guys why, again. But look how many gamer score he has, 26,000. So let me just explain to you guys what's going on here. Now, he started messaging me after the end of the match. Okay, he started messaging me because I was camping, whatever. He was getting all pissed off. Starts messaging me on this account, DJ I Play Media. Okay, he starts messaging me on this account, but he was playing in the match with the DJ I Play, just DJ I Play. So I knew for a fact that he was already trying to manipulate and try to trick me into, continuing to report him or message him through that account and not touch his main account. So he deleted all his messages on this account. But what happened was he kind of just started messaging me. He started getting all toxic, trying to tell me, oh, you camped, I'm gonna report you, you suck, blah, blah, blah. I kept going back and forth with him on here. And he actually deleted his messages, surprisingly. I deleted mine, but he deleted his as well. And so it just kind of went back and forth. Now, what happened was I actually, halfway through going to message him on that account, I found this account because this was the game, this was his account that he was playing on in the game. And I messaged him and I said, I don't know who you think you're fooling or something along those lines. And I said, I know this is your main account. Don't worry, I'm going to be reporting this account as well. And he said, you harassed everyone in the game, you provoked and antagonized, you all manipulated gameplay and damaged everyone's gaming experience. He's telling me I'm manipulating by just playing and getting everybody. And then he writes, because he put antagonized with a Z, and so he actually corrects himself wrongly by putting an S, because it is with a Z, and he puts antagonized with a Z, and then he corrects himself with an S, but it's not even with an S, it's with a Z, so I don't really know what he's doing there. But anyway, then he said, and you are still provoking now. You must be drunk. You are reported and blocked. So I really don't care what this guy says anymore. Like, he's over here telling me he's gonna block me. He's the one messaging me first on a secondary account. That's why I said to him on these messages here, I said to him, you're the one messaging me on a secondary account, and you're trying to, play some game and try to dilly-dally with me. And obviously his guest account needs work. On Reputation needs work, because people are reporting him on that account thinking that's his main account, because he's very clever in the fact that he made both gamer tags very, very similar. So when you're playing in the match, you're not even going to pay attention. You're going to see DJI play whatever, and then when he messages you through his secondary account where it says DJI play whatever, you're not going to really see the difference, and you're not going to notice, and you may not even realize it, and you may not even think anything of it even if you do notice, and you're going to report the wrong account, because this is the account you guys need to report if you have an issue. Because if he starts messaging you through a secondary account, you're not going to get anywhere, and you're just going to be causing his reputation to go down on his secondary account, which he could give a shit about. He can make he can make multiple of his secondary account, doesn't give a shit. And I'm surprised he has 30 Gs, if anything, because why would he even play on that account if that's basically just his account to start being toxic on and try to troll people. So anyway, he said winning and cheating don't go well together. I don't know where he came up with cheating. I was not cheating. I was playing the matches it's intended to be. I'm playing as a killer. They're playing as survivors. I'm supposed to try to do whatever I can to kill them. I really don't understand what their issue is. So anyway, these are those two people. Now moving on to the second to last person, we have Venom Kev or Kev. Instead of writing Key, it's CEV, so Kev. I messaged him, I'm like, dang, because he DC'd. I was playing as the killer. I'm like, oh, hashtag Quitter bonus rules. Nice job, 2 E's. He's like, but you bum-ass bitches quit. And I don't know what he was talking about. Or actually, you know what happened in this match? I'm sorry. I was the survivor. He was the killer. Because now that I realized, I know what he was saying. I DC'd because he was abusing the match. And he was playing as Hillbilly. And what he was doing was, he would continue to lag back and forth in the match. And he would pretty much, every time he revved his chainsaw, you would run one way, but he would make the game lag. And so what he would do is he would start chainsawing in the opposite direction, and it would lag you back. And so it would lag you right into him. Because what would happen is, instead of going towards you, he would already know purposefully that he's going to lag the game right at that moment. And as soon as you juke one way, he would start turning in the opposite direction even more, and he would actually just chainsaw, and it would bring you back, and it would actually make you get hit by his chainsaw. So I left, my friend left, 2 other randoms probably left, I don't even know. And I messaged him, I'm like, reported, you're over here abusing the game, you're tampering. He's like, but you bum-ass bitches quit. I'm like, yeah, have fun getting reported, everybody's reporting you, good job, whatever. And I just kind of messaged him that, and I moved on. But he's over here calling me a bum-ass bitch, and, it's funny how he's saying that, and I mean, I'd be pretty surprised if he doesn't get banned. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit long. I was trying to get through most of these, obviously, had a lot of different messages that I've been, receiving over the last week or two. So I wanted to catch you guys up. But stay tuned for the next video, because I will be doing a video on what happened with Flex the dentist, which was very toxic and very threatening. And also we have another person, which I'm going to show in another video as well. I was going to do this one in this video, but I'm going to do it in the next one because it's actually pretty good as well, and I'll kind of put those together. But we have Chas 2427 Chas. So I don't know what the hell Chastity, Chassis, I don't even know. So Cassie, Chassis, Chase, I don't even know. But we'll go ahead and do that one in the next video. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry about that. Another interruption. Oh, and I got my daily ritual, which is at 8 o'clock. So, okay. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, YouTube.